Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, lovely people. How are you? So nice to have you. Thank you so much for joining. Really nice to have you. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you too. Thank you. How is everybody? How's your weekend been so far? Wet, yeah, I'm guessing. It's been really wet. Mine's been really wet anyway. Yeah, just going to move this a tiny bit. Lovely. Okay, so lovely to have you all. Excuse me. Very, very nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, thank you for letting me into your homes on a Sunday evening. I promise not to take up too much of your time. Right. I can't download, who was this? I can't download the video on Skype. It might take a few minutes for the video to process and then appear on Skype. I don't know much about Skype, I'm so sorry. So once I finish this live, I'll definitely jump on Skype to see how it's getting on. Okay, lovely. Struggling with the flu. Oh no, it is flu season. Mind you, it is flu season. Mind you, it is flu season. I hope you get better soon. Hope you get better soon. Usually what we say is plenty of soups, liquids and rest. That's usually what we say. Plenty, that means please get plenty of soups, liquids and rest. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Where do you live now? I'm in the UK. I'm in Manchester. Yeah. How can I get your course? I don't know which course you mean. I'm sorry. Big thank you for all useful lessons you post on your page. Thank you very much, Shahzad. I'm very happy that you're finding my course or my information useful. Thank you very much. Okay. Lovely. I live in Manchester. Yes, I do. Typical British weather, Daniel. Typical British weather. I mean, come on, it is October. We're towards the end of October now, aren't we? We're gradually creeping towards November. So it is that time of year where, you know, it gets cold and wet. But have you guys seen the weather in Nottingham? They had floods there, didn't they? I think they've had some flooding in Nottingham. And also east of Scotland, I believe, was really bad as well. So I hope you're okay wherever you are. I hope you're okay. Okay, thank you very much. Right, creeping, Layla, creeping. We are creeping towards November. I'm going to write this down. Creeping. We are creeping towards November. Creeping basically means very, very slowly we are moving towards November. Basically, that's what it means, because it's the end of October now, isn't it? Okay. Very good. My grammar course. I'm so sorry. My grammar course is now ended. Enrollment has ended. My grammar course. Yeah, I'm not taking on any more students right now, unfortunately, but I will try to teach the grammar course again in the online version. Okay, lovely. Do you speak Persian well? I speak Persian not well. Okay, so grammar course again, yeah. How's Alfie? You've got a question. How's Alfie? My daughter's sitting here with Alfie. You might not be able to hear, but he is purring. He's purring and he's wonderful. Yes, thank you very much. He's getting used to his new home. How can we learn English in the shortest time in the best way? Oh, that's a really good question. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts. Shortcut. Mianbor. Yeah, there are no shortcuts, unfortunately. Mianbor wujud nadare. Sorry, there are no shortcuts. Mianbor wujud nadare mutasafane. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy ways of doing something. like learning a language. If you want to learn a language really, really well, it takes time, it takes practice, but then once you've learnt it, it stays. Yeah. Okay. Very good. How old were you when you went to England? I was born in the UK. I was born in England. What's the best book to learn speaking? I think this is where teachers might disagree. For me personally, for people who live in an English-speaking country, the best book is, it's not a book, it's for you to learn from your environment, to turn the TV on and watch a program, to turn the news on, to turn the radio on, to go on the internet and find videos from there. That's the best way to learn English. But people who don't live in an English-speaking country, if you live in Iran, for example, you can still access videos to learn English. I think books are good if you're very, very basic, very beginner, just to give you a general, like a handful of words that you can use for very, very basic English. But then to further your knowledge, then I would suggest looking at articles, maybe newspapers, proper English books or magazines you would like to use. You're the best teacher that I saw in my life. Wow, thank you very much. Wow, that's a big thing. Thank you so much. Okay, very good. Do you have any online classes? If you can just send me a message, that would be great. After a long time, yes. Jabre Geografia, I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do. In my profile, there is a link under my profile, sorry, on my page, there is a link. If you click on that, that will give you the link to go to my YouTube channel, to go to my website, and also my Telegram as well. Okay. Dr. Kuhi, the best way to learn English is Layla's courses, especially if you live in the UK. Thank you very much, F. Kuhi. Thank you. The courses that I create, yes, I don't use a book. A lot of students have asked me, Layla, what book have you used? I don't use a book because in my opinion, I don't want to sound too big-headed. I don't want to I don't want to sound, I'm going to put these in the caption later, too big-headed. I don't want to sound too big-headed. But in my opinion, there is not one book that can teach everything, in my opinion. So the information that you get from my courses is basically what we use in speaking outside in the community. Okay. Very good. Please write difficult words that we don't understand. Yeah. So what happens is I'm recording this right now on my phone, and I will put it on YouTube. These lives live on YouTube. They will stay on YouTube, and I also write all the caption under the YouTube video as well, so you can see. Okay, very good. نمیشه ادامه لایف فارسی حرف بزنین؟ Not really. I think a lot of people just want to learn English, don't they? What is your degree and major? Oh, wow, it's an interview. Is this a job interview? Where do you live? What's your degree, major? I have a master's degree in TESOL, and TESOL means teaching English to speakers of other languages. That's what I have. Okay. What was this? We had something. Please let me know when will grammar course start. I already enrolled. Please check your email because I've sent everybody emails. Okay. Right. So, if you don't mind, lovely, lovely people. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to English, Hamid. If you don't mind, I'm going to take the comments off, if that's okay. And then we're just going to focus on tonight's lesson, and then I'll bring the comments back. Hi, Atafit. Lovely to have you join. So I'm going to turn the comments off, and then I'll come back to the comments, I promise, because I'd love to hear from you as well. Okay, so turning off. Here we go. Please don't go anywhere. Okay, so the lesson that we have tonight is very culturally British. قبل از اینکه بپرسن همه, before you start asking, I don't know if they have this in American English. I don't know if they have this in Canadian English, or if they have it in Australia or places like that. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's very, very British, what I'm teaching you tonight. And it's when you've said a sentence and then suddenly you change your mind about something. Okay, so I've got a few examples here. Hopefully I can make more sense with my sentences. Let's say, for example, I've gone shopping. I've gone to a supermarket. I've gone shopping, and somebody is asking me, would you like any bags? Yeah, do you want any bags? And I'm going to say, no, you're all right. No, you're all right. No, you're all right. No, you're all right. That means no, I don't want you to trouble yourself and give me a bag. No, you're all right. And then suddenly, for example, I remember, actually, I've done a lot of shopping. It's going to be difficult for me to carry these in my hand. So, a bag is quite a good idea. So now I'm changing my mind. First, I said, no, I don't want any bags. Then suddenly I'm changing my mind. So I say, mind you, a bag wouldn't be bad. Mind you, and that's tonight's lesson. So we use mind you at the beginning of a sentence, and it's when we want to change our mind compared to the sentence we said before. Or it might be a change of tone of what we've said before. That's basically the whole idea of mind you, okay? So that's basically what I mean. Somebody says to me, for example, have you heard about the floods in Nottingham? We've had flooding, haven't we, in Nottingham, which is terrible. A lot of people have been evacuated from their homes. So somebody says to me, Layla, have you heard of the floods in Nottingham? And I'm going to say, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible, isn't it? Very negative. It's terrible, isn't it? Mind you, it is rain season. It is rain season. So I know it's really terrible. It's very negative. But then I'm not going to change my mind, but I'm going to say, mind you, meaning albatte. Mind you, it is rain season. It is rain season. So I understand why we've had so many floods in the UK. So that's when we use mind you. Mind you can mean I've changed my mind. It can also mean albatte, and then changing our tone. Okay, let's have another example. So some of you might know we became the owner of a lovely, lovely little kitten. We went and got a kitten from this lovely lady in Liverpool, a breeder. She was a lovely lady. I went and got a kitten for my daughter because she did really well in her exams. The sentence is, I love this kitten. I love this kitten. Positive sentence. Mind you, as soon as I say mind you, I'm going to change the second sentence. I'm going to change the tone of the second sentence. I love this kitten. Mind you, he is hard work. He is hard work. He is hard work. That means looking after him is difficult. He doesn't sleep very well. He's still a kitten. He's still getting used to his new life here. We have to watch him. We have to watch him. You know, so it's not easy, basically. He is hard work. We usually say he's hard work for children, babies, children, for animals, maybe pets, somebody or something that it's difficult to look after them. You have to constantly watch them. We say he's hard work. So I love this kitten. Mind you, he's hard work. Yeah. So the first sentence is very positive. I love this kitten. Mind you, I'm going to change the tone of my second sentence. I'm going to make it not negative, but not as positive as the sentence before. I love the kitten. Mind you, he's hard work. He is hard work. So that's how we use mind you. Mind you, it's a very cultural thing that we use in the UK. And we usually use it when we've said a sentence and then I either want to change my tone, make it a little bit negative, or I want to change my mind. So that's basically when we use mind you, mind you. Okay, I'm going to turn the comments on. Here you are, lovely. So what I want you lovely people to do is to think of a situation where you might say something and then you might change your mind, or you might want to change your tone. Okay, think about it and type it for me if you would, please. لطفاً live رو save کنید. Yes, I'm going to save it and I'll put it on YouTube. Yes. Right. Okay. Zarisk, yeah. He is hard work, or it is a hard work. He is hard work. I didn't make a mistake. He is hard work. He is hard work. That means looking after him. Looking after him is hard work. He's hard work. We use this for children and for animals when we have to constantly supervise and watch them. Okay. Is it used just in spoken English? Yes. Very good point. It's very informal and we use it in spoken English. Okay. How can I work on my accent? Sorry, I'm just going to answer the questions about the lesson for tonight so we don't get confused. You look like Brooklyn Beckham. Okay, I don't know who Brooklyn Beckham is. I'm guessing Brooklyn is one of the children of David Beckham, but okay, thank you. He is hard work, yes. Here we go. London is a nice city. Mind you, it's costly. Well done. This is from Mary, is that right? Mary Ibrahimi. Well done. Okay, so London is a nice city, very positive. Mind you, it's costly. It's costly, meaning it's quite expensive. Very good, very good. Okay, lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. یعنی جمله اول گفته میشه نقطه میذاریم بعد mind you. Yes, yes. So you say the first sentence, full stop, and then you start mind you, and then the next sentence. Yes. I like shopping. Mind you, I don't have money. So I like shopping. Mind you, I don't have money. Okay. So I like shopping. Mind you, I don't have money this month. Yeah. So we're making it more specific to right now. I love shopping. I'd love to go shopping with you. Mind you, I'm a bit tight this month. I'm a bit tight this month. That's another idiom. I'm a bit tight. It means I don't have a lot of money this month. I'm a bit tight. I'm a bit tight this month. This month. That means this month I don't have a lot of money. I'm a bit tight this month. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I don't like to be a hard worker. I prefer to be a smart worker. Okay. I feel like eating ice cream. Mind you, it's freezing. Lovely. That's a good sentence for SMRJBR66. I like eating ice cream. Mind you, it's freezing. So you might keep the ice cream for when it's a bit warmer, or maybe when you're at home and it's a bit warmer. Lovely. Lovely. Very good. Okay, he is hard work. Mind you, he makes good money. Right. So this is when you're talking about a cat, an animal. He's hard work. Mind you, he makes good money. So he brings money, basically. Yeah, yeah. When you sell the cat, maybe. I love living abroad. Mind you, I'm extremely thoughtful about Iran. Yes. All of us, obviously. Okay. She's not really punctual. Mind you, I'm not much better. Very good. That was very good. That's very British. So thank you, Elnaz. She's not really punctual, which is negative, talking about someone else. She's not really punctual. Mind you, I'm not much better. Very good. Very good. Because usually if we start saying something negative about someone else, it means they are bad, but I'm really good. That's usually what it means. Yes. But here we're saying she's not good. Mind you, I'm not good either. So that's what we're trying to say. Very good. Very good. Okay. YouTube address. It is youtube.com/Layla's English Lab. Layla's English Lab, all one word. But all of this information, I'm going to put it in a story and send it to you tonight. Okay. You have a very sweet and lovely daughter. We'd be glad to see her more in your videos. I'm sure she would like that as well. Thank you very much. Okay, immigration has lots of benefits. Mind you, it has its own drawbacks. Definitely, definitely. It does have benefits, but it has a lot of drawbacks. The whole isolation, feeling lonely, feeling like you're separated really from your hometown, from your friends, from the culture that you grew up in, from your surroundings, from basically the things that you know. So you might have maybe a bit more freedom, but your heart, I think, is where your home country is, I'm sure. So yeah, it has its drawbacks. I've been tutoring English for so long. Mind you, there are a lot to learn. There is a lot to learn yet. Yes, yes. All of us, I think all of us are learning. I'm always learning. Everybody's learning. Absolutely. I love eating. Mind you, I don't like cooking. Very good. So you love eating, but you don't like cooking. That's great. Lovely. Learning a language is enjoyable. Mind you, it's hard work. It is. Absolutely. Okay, so Morteza, I sent you an email about grammar course. Mind you, I did not get the reply. Okay, so we don't use mind you here, but Morteza pour Abid, is that right? I will check my emails. If I haven't got back to you, I do apologize. I think it must have been when I was teaching other courses today, other classes, but I will try and check my email again. Thank you. Mind you, it's cold. Okay, mind you, it's cold. So it's really nice and fresh outside. Mind you, it's cold. So positive and then negative. I love being an international student in Italy. Mind you, I'm in trouble with financial issues. Okay, okay. Do you have any class in London or private class? If you could send me a message, thank you. It's a sunny day. Mind you, take your jacket. It's winter. Well done. Well done. It's a sunny day. Very good. Mind you, it's winter, so grab your jacket as well. Grab your jacket as well. Grab your jacket, which means just quickly take it with you, yeah? Grab your jacket. Grab your jacket. Grab your car keys. Grab your wallet. Grab your anything, really. Grab your money, anything. Okay? Lovely, lovely. London is very beautiful. Mind you, it's very busy. Yep. A hard worker or hard working. He is hard work. So the cat is hard work. We can't say the cat is hard working because he doesn't do anything. I wish he did. He doesn't do anything. So he is hard work. That means looking after him is hard work. I don't eat coffee. Mind you, I like it. So I don't drink coffee. Mind you, I like it. I'd love to go hiking. Mind you, it's hard. Nursing is a respected job in the UK. Mind you, very frustrating. This is from Mary. Mary, I take it. That means I understand. In Torben Azar Mirase, yeah. I take it. I take it. I'm just going to write this in the caption as well. I take it. It means I understand. In Torben Azar Mirase. I take it. You're a nurse because it sounds like you're speaking from experience. And you're frustrated as a nurse. I think every single nurse I've spoken to sounds basically like that. They're very frustrated. They're very understaffed. I'm sure they're not paid very well compared to the amount of work that they do, the number of hours, the nature of the job. I mean, I haven't been to hospital very much, but the times that I have been to hospital, sometimes on a Friday or Saturday night, I've seen lots of, you know, drunk people and really bad manners, really rude. And I've always thought to myself, I could never be a nurse because you get some really, really rude, very, very bad behavior. So thank you, honestly, for everything that you do. Mind you ro begid. Okay, so mind you can have two meanings. One is when you say a sentence and then you change your mind. Yeah. One is when you say something and you want to change your tone. So we're going to read a few examples and you'll see. Thank you very much, Bita. Okay. Food is delicious, but mind you, makes me fat. Okay. Okay, so you go into a restaurant, you see a lovely, I don't know, pizza, pasta, dish, you see any kind of dish, and you think to yourself, this looks great, it looks delicious. Mind you, it's got lots of calories. It's got lots of calories, yeah. Hello, is it not possible for us who have just arrived in England to start a new course? Your lessons are too difficult. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry to hear that. What I can suggest, I'm just going to go forward. Thank you so much for your messages, everybody. Wow, I'm very, very far behind. I do apologize. I want to try and stay on top of the messages. Thank you for all your messages. Oh, my goodness. So what I can suggest, if I can get this right, what I can suggest, hello, so sorry, I'm not reading your messages, everyone. What I can suggest, if you've just come to the UK, I think you have to wait, is it 3 months, 6 months? You have to wait before you can go to college. Please, please, please start with college, okay? I know a lot of people say, oh, college is terrible, it's a waste of time, we don't learn anything, we don't like the teachers, in the classroom everybody is speaking Farsi or nobody is speaking English properly, they don't teach us anything. I know, believe me, I taught at college for many, many years, I know. However, going to college definitely has its, in the classroom you have to speak English to the person sitting next to you, especially if they're from a different country, yeah? So that's good, because if you sit at home, who are you going to speak with? Who are you going to practice English with? Nobody, yeah? But at least if you go to college, the travel of going to college, getting on the bus, catching the tube, walking there, driving, taxi, anything, you still have to interact with people. In the college, when you're in the classroom, you talk to other people as well. You have to speak in English. The teacher will be teaching you that something's ready for the exam. So you might feel like you're not learning anything, but at least other aspects are helping you to just communicate, even if it's just seeing some things that you learn from someone's behavior, not just their English. That itself, I think, is valuable. Hamid, learning English with Layla is enjoyable. Mind you, it's not enough. Thank you so much. بیتا من از شاگردان لیلا جون هستم. ایشون عالی هستن و بی‌نظیر. بیتا, you're very, very kind. Thank you so much. How can you speak Persian? My father is Persian. And even though I was born and raised in the UK, my father was very particular that all of us have to be able to speak Farsi. And when I was a kid, it was very difficult for me to learn to speak Farsi. But now, today, I am so grateful to my father and my mum. My mum and I learnt Farsi together. When I was in nursery, my father would, thank you very much for your lovely comments, thank you. When I was in nursery, my father would get a Kitab Kelas Awwal from the consulate, I think, in London, and he would bring it home and he would teach me just for a few hours, and then I had to go to bed. The next day, while my father was at work, my mum and I sat in the house and we learnt Farsi together. My mum and I learnt Farsi together from this Kitab Kelas Awwal, Baba Abdad, Baba Nandad, all that kind of thing. So that's how I learnt Farsi. It wasn't easy. It was very difficult. Just imagine, usually when we write in English, we start from left to right. Now we have to start writing from right to left in Farsi. That's very difficult. And all the sounds, all the alphabet, it's completely new. The script and the hand movement and the tongue and the mouth is completely new, making these sounds. Kh and q. Oh my God, they were nightmares. But it paid off. It definitely paid off. And I'm really happy that I know a second language now. That's my alarm, sorry. I'm really happy that I can speak a second language. Firstly, I got to know all of you lovely people. Secondly, I really think it helps, you know, in today's day and age, it really helps if you can learn a second language. And all of you are already doing that anyway. In fact, I heard on the news, I believe it was just the other day, just the other day, Chandra's Pish, just the other day, I was dropping my kids off at school, and on the news, I heard that in the UK, 1 in every 5 people, so that's like 20%, yeah, 1 in every 5 people in the UK can speak another language. So that's really, really good. 20% of the country can speak another language, but it's not enough. We need to make it more, yeah? Okay, lovely. I'm interested to watch horror movies. Mind you, I turn the TV off when I watch it. I'm the same. There's a new film out, isn't there? There's a new film with Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. It's based on a true film. It's based on a true story, sorry. I can't remember the name of it. But it's a fantastic story. I would really like to go and see it. It's rated 15. But because I know it's going to have violent graphic scenes, especially about race, وقتی من یه چیز بد راجع به نژاد پرستی میبینم I get really, really angry. So that's why I don't want to go see it. I want to, but I can't, basically. Okay. Procedure. What was this question? Sorry. Mortiz, Purabad. Could we use procedure instead of method? Like your procedure is good. Procedure is usually used for, you use a procedure if you're talking about, I think, like a medical procedure, if you're talking about surgery, maybe, that's usually how you would use procedure, yeah. But teaching, you wouldn't say teaching procedure, you'd say teaching method. Sorry, Ella, just keep an eye on him. He's looking to jump up there. Those are all fragile and breakables. Sorry, this kitten is still getting used to. My daughter just wants to show you the kitten. I'm sorry. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So this is little Alfie. This is Alfie that we got. Oh, yeah. I think he's looking at me. He doesn't like the light. So my daughter really wanted to show you that. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for your lovely, lovely messages, by the way. Killer of the Full Moon and Summer 1964. Yes. Killer of the Full Moon. I'd love to go see it. Actually, there's another film that I went to see recently, and I am going to put a review on YouTube. I will do that. There's a film I went and saw with Michael Caine. Okay, again, based on a true story. I might have told some of you about it. Yeah, Alfie. I might have told some of you about it. It's with Michael Caine, one of my favourite top actors. And it's called The Great Escaper. The Great Escaper. We already have a classic film called The Great Escape, yeah, where we had, you know, fantastic actors. I can't remember exactly who was in it, The Great Escape. But this is called The Great Escaper. It's based on a true story. I went and saw it and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm definitely going to put a review on YouTube. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Very good. Right. So before I end this session, there's just one other thing I wanted to mention. And that is that I have started helping some of the English teachers. So if you're an English teacher, if you live in Iran, if you live outside of Iran, some English teachers have contacted me confidentially, privately, and I never, ever, ever give their names. They've contacted me and they have asked me to create a lesson, create a course that's with the video lesson. It's obviously with the culture and all that kind of thing. So this is a service I've started for a lot of teachers in Iran. If you're a teacher in Iran, or if you're a teacher outside of Iran, you teach English. And obviously, you know your stuff, I know, because you're a teacher. But if you want a little bit of extra help, if you want a bit of maybe not necessarily guidance, but you want maybe someone else's opinion as a native speaker, I am here and I do offer services if you want to contact me. So I know there are 2 teachers who've taken my biggest course. that I have created, a 10-week course. I've sent these to the teachers in Iran, and they are using these for their students. Those courses are just for that teacher, so I will not let that course be available to students. That's just for those teachers. So I do offer this service anyway. If you're an English teacher, I am here available. Lovely. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. It was lovely to see you all. Mind you, it's getting late, so I'm going to end the session now. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again next Sunday, everybody. Stay safe, have a very productive week, and thank you for joining. Take care. Good night.